I remember seeing the first trailer for the day before. I was absolutely amazed how promising it was, and how beautiful it looked. A huge post-apocalyptic open-world MMO game with survival elements and photorealistic graphics, it looked just perfect. As it turned out, I wasn't the only one who got carried away with the initial hype, as the game quickly became one of the most wish-listed games on Steam. But after the hype calmed, and I looked at the trailer with a more analytic eye, I realized that it was just a carefully crafted, scripted short movie, rather than actual gameplay. It reminded me of The Division's first trailer.
Civilians on the left. She's gone red. I'm low on packs, though. We have to leave it.
Alright guys, I got you on my map, so I will head your way.
Sweet. See you in a sec.
I'll meet you up on the corner.
Okay.
For example, things like this don't usually happen in MMO. Or this.
Is teeming with hungry hordes of bloodthirsty infected, ready to tear you to pieces.
The day before had a rocky road so far, and lost all the trust from people. To quickly summarize, it was first supposed to release in June 2022, but it got delayed to March 2023 for changing to Unreal Engine 5. Then it got delayed again to November because of a strange trademark dispute, which turned out to be true. Someone actually claimed the day before title first back in May 2021. Because of this, the day before got delisted from Steam, and some of their videos got deleted. Players started to get suspicious. An 8-month delay seemed very long for a trademark dispute, and so far, we only saw heavily scripted trailers for the game.
Hey, motherfucker!
So, it didn't help when Fantastic released a 10 minutes long actual gameplay footage for the game, because it looked absolutely nothing like the trailers we've seen so far. The main question is if the game is real in the first place. Well, actually, yes. There is an article that sheds some light in this matter. An online news company in Russia called 3DM News interviewed 3 Fantastic employees about the game, in details. For understandable reasons, the employees remained anonymous. Before you say it could be a scam article, here is a look at 3DR News. They are around since 1997 and they are a quite reputable company. This article is not a scam. It was published in February this year. I am going to skip a lot of things in the article to keep it quick, so make sure to read it if you're interested. It's linked in the description. Judging by the messages of our sources, the moods in the day before are not the most pleasant. Morality is on the ground. It's a mood of despair and desperation. Despite the fact that until recently the release was announced on March 1st, in the development of the game, everything is still full chaos. The main problem seen by all 3 informants is the absence of clear planning and incompetence at the top of Fantastic in all aspects. The co-founders of Fantastic make many key and small decisions based exclusively on their conclusions, not specialist advice, analytics or specific indicators. Much of the development of the day before depends on the mood of the brothers. The good news from our conversation with sources is that the 40-second and 10-minute videos on the day before that were published by Fantastic at the beginning of the month are quite real. The other thing is that they don't show anything significant. As reported by the informants, most of the previously demonstrated elements and mechanics were made specifically for the trailers, not the game itself, while the immediate assembly of the day before in something whole started only at the end of 2021 or at the beginning of 2022. Fantastic does not think about adding anything to the day before, except for zombies, players, and sellers. The informant warns that Fantastic risks bringing more negativity to the day before discussions. The studio wants to release the game in its raw form and bring it to the proper level of quality with patches only after the release. I strictly do not recommend buying it. And I strictly agree with it. So, yes, there is an existing build for the game which Fantastic wants to publish in a probably hellish bare bones condition. I say skip this one, and take care.